But this is the same Smitty built 9,500 pound winch that I had on the 4Runner before, and I put it in this hitch system. That way then I can put it on this hitch, I can put a hitch on the flatbed, put it on there, I can take the winch out, put it in the van, put it in the 4Runner. Just, I don't know, I'm trying to think of different ways of doing it, but right now, and then my next step, I done put everything together, like the fair lead, and bolted the winch down to the mounts. And the winch has been pre-wired for years, so all I need is a battery and then connect the positive and the ground, and we're good to go. And probably what I do is put the winch on the back of the van and tie the rope around a tree, and then put the van in neutral, and then run this wire back in, or this synthetic rope back in there. That way then I can get a tight spiral, you know, when the rope winds back in, it would be tight, it won't be loose. Because I was just going to do it by hand, but I'll do it connected to some weight. Alright, today's the next day. Working on the winch project here. So I got the winch on the back of the van. There's Sedona. Hey girl. And then I've got the rope tied up to this Bradford pear that I cut down the other day. And I'm just gonna, I've got a boat battery for my trolling motor right here. And I'm just gonna put the ground and the positive on this battery. I tested it out last night. This battery's good, but I wouldn't mind. I might put it on a trickle charge tonight. I need to get one of those battery rejuvenating things to kind of just help the life of the battery or keep it on a charge. Or I might just try to wire it to a solar panel. That way then it will keep it charged at a low rate. That's what I do with my 4Runner, and my 4Runner battery works great. So yeah, I'll just go ahead, put these terminals on the battery. And then this Smittyville winch is a remote. Which I need to see if I got my camera stand. This winch is actually pretty fast. Well, I don't like that, so I might have to pull it back out and try to keep it even. So if I can find my phone stand, I'll set you guys up. If not, I'm gonna need my extra hand. So Well, that was not the way I expected it to go. The van started turning, so the winch just kept wheeling it in on one side. So I went ahead and pulled it off the tree and then just gripped it tight and pulled the rope in, trying to, go from side to side to keep it pretty much as even as I could. But I got the rope in the winch. The winch is ready to go. The battery did start to die, so I do need to give this a charge. And then what I need to do next is get a 2450 cell battery for my welding helmet, and then I can finish welding the hitch mount on the trailer, and then it would be ready to go. I've already got a hitch on the front of the 4Runner, so this would be really sweet and convenient for when I go out. And then, sorry if you heard any dogs barking. Buster's been barking all morning, and now Sedona's barking, so it's like they don't want me to record anything. Sorry about that. Yes, I finally got my order in. I got a 4-pack of these Energizer 2450s, and I think I paid $8 for them. So not bad, but now I can finish the trailer. And for a future reference, I think I might just start taking these batteries out. So every time I'm not using my welding helmet, just go ahead and snap it out. So this is the front of it here, and then this is the back side. And that piece clips into here, and then this piece clips into there, which I might go ahead and replace this screen protector here, because Harbor Freight also sells those too. So you've got this little one, and then you got these for the front. So might as well put a new one here, because this front one is the one that actually gets messed up. It gets the sparks and everything else, so that's why you're not able to see. So if you can replace that, then you can see a lot better, because I got an extra one of these, but I don't need it unless I accidentally scratch it from the inside. So yep, pop the battery in there and put it back in the helmet, and then start welding. Right on. Got this Vulcan Harbor Freight welding helmet here with the auto dimming. New screen protector on the outside. New battery. Didn't replace this one. I didn't think that it needed it. But now she's ready to go. Alright, I'm about to finish this job up. Went ahead and cut my 2x2 square tube in here, and 12 inches long. Did that just so then I can have enough to raise this lid up and get stuff from it. And went ahead and got everything like the paint off and the mill spec off. So now I'm about to put some tack welds on it. I went ahead and got it viced exactly where I wanted it, and then I have my ground sitting here. So now I'm about to do some welds. Alright, can't remember where I left off on the winch receiver mount for the flatbed. So I'm just gonna go ahead. It might be kind of windy out here. There's a storm coming this weekend, so bear with me, but got it welded up. Got the receiver from Harbor Freight on top, and then I've got my 2x2 11 gauge steel that I got from the metal supply store, and I got that mounted up there. Welds didn't, they didn't come out too bad. I could have done better, but I had some trouble with my welding helmet. The battery was dying on it, and I finally got the batteries in off of Amazon. It's a 2450 cell, and I got those in, and it worked fine after that, but I did half of the welds up here almost blind. Basically, I couldn't really see through it, but I already put the winch on there. Next video I'll try to have the winch up there so you can see it, but I think I've got it in the van. I've got the Forerunner right here, but everything is worked out nice. I'm probably gonna go pick up a tree here soon, so I'll use the winch then. Probably won't be a tree, it will probably just be like a 3-foot big trunk of a tree, so I can't manually lift it up here on the flatbed, so the winch will have to do it. 20% on the shield, 5% all the way around. Alright, I did go to my local junkyard and I picked up these seats out of like the Explorer vans or whatever. I don't know exactly what these seats are called. I had a guy say that these were Gladiator seats because of the G, but right here it says Glaval or something like that. So I don't know if that's like the trim package for that van, but I like these seats a lot. They are really, really comfortable. And I did have to weld the feet of the seat, or this mount from my regular seats to these new seats up here. And I used my welding blanket, but it still didn't help it too much. And I didn't feel like pulling the upholstery off of the bucket. So it's burnt a little bit, but only on the underneath. Like you won't see burn marks on the outside. But this seat still needs to be cleaned up. I finally just got them in the night before. And last night what I did was fully tint the van. So the van has 5% all the way around. It doesn't look dark on camera, but it is. Let me see if I can adjust the settings here. Yeah, so like if you see the outside here and then you come on the inside, it's pretty dark. And I got brake pads in today. I bought from Amazon, Ikebanos. And when I put them on, I don't know if it's my rotor or what, because I had to bang the caliper up there, and when I moved, the wheel was basically locked up. So the pads, I mean, I kind of beat them up a little bit, hammering the caliper in, but that's all I could do. So I figured driving would kind of wear the pad out a little bit, but yeah, it ain't gonna be able to do that. So I looked at rotors. Amazon's are $100, and it comes with the hub kit here, because it is a 2-wheel drive. So it basically just has the spindle with the hub spindle here with the wheel bearings there, and it's very easy to disassemble and then, you know, assemble. But I'm kind of lost in what I want to do. Like, I don't know. I don't think I needed another caliper, but I would like to get another rotor because this one's pretty, you know, bad. And the wheel bearings are fine. They just need to be repacked with grease because everything spins really, you know, nice with those. And then I also taped up this tire and sprayed it with some Pour 15 silver, and that came out really well. So basically it looks like this after I sprayed it with Pour 15, and it looks like this before I sprayed them. So that's gonna look a lot better on the van.